you so much for staying tuned. If you're just joining us, this is Entertainment News on Channels Television. Where else would you rather be? On our Spotlight segment today is top Nigerian influencer, actress and content creator Tomike Adeoye. She shares with us the highs and the lows that comes with living in the eyes of the world on a daily basis, with thousands of followers on various social media platforms having a front row seat to her life. This is one you would not like to miss. Check it out.
The creative space in Nigeria has a large spectrum. Brand influencer, actress and content creator Tomike Adeoye spreads her wings across various sectors.
Hello, my name is Tomike Adeoye. I'm an award-winning brand influencer, content creator, actor, and media personality. And I am super excited to be here on Spotlight on Entertainment News on Channels TV.
Morning! Good morning! We don't do this. We don't do this.
Beginning her professional career as a radio and TV show host. In 2015, she had her acting debut, playing the role of Tanya in the Nigerian television series Jennifer's Diary. Tomike shares how everything started off as a coincidence.
How I started acting in the first place was in Unilag. I think I was in year 2 or year 3. I had this roommate that she was literally a Funke Akindele replica, because the way she speaks, she would always crack you up, the way she gesticulates and all of that. And so I saw the audition for Jennifer's Diary randomly on, I think it was Instagram that day, and I was like, she was my bunkmate. I was like, Bunky, you have to go for this. You have to go for this audition. No. I said, she doesn't want to act. I said, you have everything, that you are literally perfect for whatever role that they are looking for. And she's like, she will not go except I follow her. I said, okay, no problem, I will follow you. And so that was what happened. And so I got there before she got there. She had classes. I think I picked number 4 or something. I was following up, and so when she's done, she will just meet up, and then I'll hand over her tag and everything. And then she ended up not even being able to meet up, because I got there and it was very rowdy. And so I was just looking at her, I'm like, maybe I follow somebody here. What was stopping me from, like, I've cuckoo waited this long, like, let me just join the audition. And that was what happened, though. I just actually auditioned randomly, and that was how I got the role to play Tanya in Jennifer's Diary. So it was a misroad kind of thing. Like, acting was never in my vision board for my life and my destiny. And then I acted, and also Ebony Life TV, because I was a presenter at Ebony Life for a while, and they casted me for a role in Castle and Castle, and I just did little here and there, and it was not until I got back from having my second child this year that I received a call for 2 acting jobs, I think a day apart from each other. I'm like, okay, let me just do it. Like, there's really no harm if I can't. But then I did this Adeoye, which is actually coming out in April, and I will not even lie, down to the day that I went on set, I was like, I became cancel. Like, just the thought of going there and being tied down for so long, like, it was giving me so much anxiety. But then thankfully, like, my support team were like, do it though, you never can. And it's my first lead role, and it's like, just do it, just push yourself and do it. And it was hectic, but I did it, and thankfully it will be out in April, and I cannot wait for everybody to see the magic we made.
Being an influencer has its specs, as Tomike has come to discover how closer it has brought her to everyday people.
So I get to meet too many people, and they say, it feels like I know you so well. Like, and I mean, that was the whole idea from the get-go. And the truth was, I didn't even set out to be a brand influencer, but I enjoyed creating content. I would always take pictures of the food to a point, and at that point, it was a bit excessive, because people did not really get the idea, and it was like, why must you snap the food? Back then, it was a struggle, because taking pictures is like, why? But I enjoyed it, and so I kept going, and as a result of that, I built an audience. And the fact that my audience can actually relate to me is because of how authentic my content is. So, like, my style of influencing is the very organic style, and it's very subtle. And I feel like as a result of that, my audience can relate to it. It's not all about the money. And also because I carried my audience along with my life stories, and I've seen testimonies spring forth from just sharing my stories. So that kind of thing, I mean, you would see me and feel like, you know me, because I relate to you like we're friends, and I don't even call my audience fan. So, like, calling them family members alone is enough to make them feel like they can relate to me.
Returning to the movie scene just recently, she gives some insight on her first ever role as a lead actor.
I played the character Tani. It's a wedding day. Like, it's not her wedding day. I think it's a like a few days to our wedding is when the storyline starts. So it leads from, engagement to the wedding day. And there was just a lot of family drama that almost scattered the wedding. So yeah, it's basically a beautiful love story filled with, a mixture of family craze. Yeah, basically that's like the summary of, but Tani was, highs, lows, imagine you're about to get married and everything is about to crumble. So yeah, that's basically the summary.
A big part of being an influencer is having a devoted number of people loyal to a personality who is able to create impact based off the influence on their following. Breaking the norm of the regular meet and greet sessions in Nigeria as the Olori of her tribe, she meets up with her fans, otherwise known as family members, in a rather different way.
I've never really done like a proper meet and greet for my brand. So I just decided that, and this also came off conversations with my cousin Eniolua, and it's like, you have to have a party. I just thought through and decided to come up with the Owambe thing, because Owambe is always lit, is always fun, and because we are noisemakers in our family, I'm like, this is avenue to make noise. And so it's supposed to be like our own version of meet and greet, but we are very extra, so we would not just do the regular come, snap picture and go. Like, I wanted them to have a swell time. I wanted food to be in abundance, drinks. Somebody posted and said she ate 11 times, and hearing it sounds outrageous, but like, she came with evidence, like plate after plate after plate, and I was very happy when I saw that, because at the end of the day, that's the only way I really give back to them and say, oh, thank you for being a part of this community, thank you for rooting for me, because it's not as if I pay you. So the way it happened was I shot an ad with them as well. Like, it was huge, it was big, like we went all out. Yes, my family members. I asked for family members who were available on a particular date, and I gave them the venue and all of that. So they came through, we shot the ad, and then we put up a link for the Ashwebi, because I also did not want too many people, because at the end of the day, if you're having like 1,000 people and you are maybe cooking for 1,500, I won't have that surplus vibe that I really wanted. So I needed to limit the number of people that would come as well. Like, as much as everybody wants to come, we can't have the party for everybody, also because of capacity of the hall and everything. And so I decided to do a first come, first serve basis. I had been hinting them gradually with my post that, the day is coming when you all get to buy a Ashwebi. It's first come, first serve. And that day, I will never forget that day, because in 3 minutes, it was gone. Like,
aside from wearing multiple hats in the industry, Tomike also wears the hat of motherhood.
Motherhood is a crazy zone, and I absolutely love that you said that. Speaking to me, you forgot that I have 2 children. That is always my goal. I don't want you to see me and say, mother of 2, mother of 3, mother of 4, whatever it is. Like, I knew I was always going to get married early. Like, I always prayed to get married early. So the minute it happened, and when I was ready to have my first child, one thing that was at the back of my mind was, I don't want them to start calling me like I'm very young. I think I got married at 24. I'm like, as much as I'm now a mother, or I'm going to be a mother, I don't want everybody to see me and the first thing is, Tomike, the mother, because suddenly they want to call you for some job. Say, she has children. So I worked so hard, physically, mentally, to just break that norm of, she's now a mom, we can't call her for this job. Because there's something about motherhood, if you're not careful, you start feeling old. Like, it's not even about, you see women just like this. It's not because they want to be like that. It's what motherhood does to you. And it's a battle that you actually have to fight if you truly want to break free from it. You have children, yes, but do your job. That's how it's always been for me. So I will not be the type that you call and I'll be making excuses. Even the day that you called me that I said, can I come in today? And then I now said, I'm not sure I can come in today. I have to pick my daughter. As I said that statement, my head did bang, 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 bang. But it was the honest truth. Normal me would not say that, because I don't want you to have to know that, because she's going to pick her daughter from school. But it was the honest truth. So that's something I try not to do so many times. And I feel like people that are also trying to break free from that, you are a mother brackets, can also look into such things.
She speaks on some of the possible struggles emerging influencers might face in the present day and what should be a major focus for them.
First of all, there's so much money in brand influencing, there's so much money in content creation, but as much as you're getting in with the mindset that you want to make money, like, don't let that be the major focus. Because for me, it's not even about the money. It's because I enjoy it and I like the impact that it has on like either the brands or maybe the small businesses. I mean, for me, it's a huge success when I wear an outfit and the person says, "Oh, I sold 1,000 pieces of this outfit in a week because you wore it." For me, it's more about the impact. And it can be frustrating as well because most times as a brand influencer, you're looking at the numbers, but don't let the numbers discourage you. I just reached 700,000 followers on Instagram just this last December. I said that was my target for the year. And there are people with 3 million followers, people with 4 million followers. But for me, it was never really about the numbers. It was more about the quality of the audience that I have. So I wasn't focusing on numbers. So for all my social media platforms, I handle them myself, like personally. And I feel like that's what has worked for me. It's very stressful, but if my PA is posting for me, you will know. For me, my brand is about my personality. My brand was built off my personality, off the kind of person that I am. So I can't not show up for my brand because that's what worked for me. The whole family, the whole community building, that's what has worked for my brand. So if I have to post on 7 platforms, I shall post. I am Tomike Adeoye, and I have had a swell time being a guest on Spotlight on Entertainment News on Channels TV. I will see you some other time.
That is all we have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, I am Ewalua Ogumbarede, and I cannot wait to see you soon.